I stand with Tanzania. Samia Suluhu, a victim of collateral damage in preparation of diplomatic crisis between Kenya and Tanzania to divert attention ya Wakenya with this finance bill. So hii ni finance bill distraction munataka kupewa. By the time you are being distracted and your lands munalipia mareti zingine hapo, have you looked into the finance bill?
Hello and welcome to Van TV Media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends to get daily updates.
Hello, welcome back to Van TV Media, guys. Of course, if you're new, please just consider subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that in case we do upload any story, it'll be the first one to view. Thank you guys for those people who've supported this channel so far where it has reached now. I appreciate so much. Guys, we are still in this story of Boniface Mangi, whereby you saw what happened. Boniface Mangi came out to explain what happened to him with the lady who come from Uganda. So we online we are seeing some of the different reactions where people are reacting on this story differently, whereby there is a guy I've just seen condemning Boniface Mangi for what they did to go to Tanzania, whereby condemning Boniface Mangi for going to Tanzania, while here in Kenya we have the issue of finance bill. So Boniface Mangi, it has been alleged that he went to Tanzania so that to resolve what is happening here in Kenya, people to lose tension, and it seems that Boniface Mangi was paid by the European to do what they went to Tanzania to do. Just listen to what this guy has said and we'll proceed.
I stand with Tanzania. Samia Suluhu, a victim of collateral damage in preparation of diplomatic crisis between Kenya and Tanzania to divert attention ya Wakenya with this finance bill. So hii ni finance bill distraction munataka kupewa. By the time you are being distracted and your lands munalipia mareti zingine hapo, have you looked into the finance bill? And then munaambiwa you go occupy Tanzania for the same guy. I've always told you the common denominator between Muzungu and their agendas in Kenya is Boniface Mwangi. Sitawahi acha kuambia hivyo. Ati now occupy sijui Tanzanian embassy. My friend, concentrate with Kenya. Finance bill is coming. By the time our Wazungu promises Ruto to divert the attention of finance bill to creating a crisis between Kenya and Tanzania, and you put your concentration there, by the time the finance bill is going through, you will realize you are being played. I support Samia Suluhu. I stand with Tanzanian people. If the people of Tanzania have a problem with their president, let them fight their president. Hii moshena ingine muhahe ingine inatumika hapa na Boniface Mwangi to divert our attention from finance bill. Well, Kenyans, kindly put your focus in this country. Do not put your eyes off William Ruto and the finance bill. By the time that thing is going through, mukiwa na huku nje ati we stand with so and so, mutalia na jicho moja hii ingine kama mmefunga. Mnajua ile machozi moto inatokeanga hapa ikiwa moto. Hata hiyo ya moto inatokeanga hapa si hapa. So be very careful. Me, I stand with the people of Tanzania and I stand with Samia Suluhu. The president is just collateral damage of the Muzungus who want to divert the attention of finance bill. Junua wamepatia Ruto. Si nimeona hapa juzi walikuwa wametuma general kufanya nini hapa Kenya? My friend, sisi si wajinga. Tunaonanga hizi vitu from a distance. Kenyans, focus. Don't put your eyes off the finance bill. All right.
Right, another story is that Martha Karua has accused William Samoei Ruto for asking for forgiveness to the president of Tanzania for what happened, whereby accused President William Samoei for doing so while the activists from Kenya and activists from Uganda they were tortured in Tanzania. So this is what is happening from Kenya right now, whereby Martha Karua is accusing the President William Samoei Ruto, and also she's saying that William Samoei Ruto and Samia Suluhu knows what happened to these activists. They are the one who collaborated to do
Ruto's apology to Tanzania. That again confirms complicity. Why is he apologizing to Tanzania when his national, Boniface Mangi, has come brutalized? What sort of apology is this? Short of thanking President Samia for torturing his citizen. That again is a show of complicity. Yeah. And a nation exists to protect the rights of its citizens. There's no other reason William Ruto can give of being on the house on the hill. He has desecrated the presidency. That lapse between the time they would have been deported on the 19th and when torture set in, there must have been communication. And if you want evidence, look at Mudavadi's statement when he was working, being interviewed by the Nation, by the Citizen TV. He was literally saying, they are on their own, they are a nuisance here and abroad, you deal with them. So they are complicit. Look at how funny the 4th days when they write feeble letters, and they write same day as Uganda, very feeble letters, not demanding, not even summoning the ambassadors to say where their nationals are. I bet by then they'd already known they are being dropped near their respective borders. I want actually to accuse the Kenyan government at the highest level of complicity. There is no way we could have been deported. A delegation consisting of a former minister, a former chief justice, that 1 hour they were communicating. And the call by the ambassador just before we were deported was a lullaby for us to sleep while we get deported.
Also, we've seen the human rights have said that the president of Tanzania will be sued on what happened to Boniface Mangi and the activist from Uganda.
On the torture, assault, and use of sexual violence against East Africans, Boniface Mwangi and Agatha Atuhaire. The Law Society of Kenya and Police Reforms Working Group calls upon the East African community and the international community to demand the government of Tanzania hold accountable the police officers and their commanding officers responsible for the torture, assault, and sexual assault committed against Boniface Mangi and Agatha Atuhaire. Yesterday, the 2 East African human rights defenders courageously testified to the cruel, inhumane, and degrading treatment and torture they experienced in Dar es Salaam between 19th and 23rd May 2025. They publicly detailed the deliberate inflicting of physical beating, sexual assault, verbal abuse, and humiliation for the purpose of extracting information and punishment.
Guys, what is your opinion on this? Just drop your comment and tell us. Do you believe that Boniface Mangi was used to make people not to lose tension on the finance bill that is happening here in Kenya, 2025 finance bill? And do you believe that Boniface Mangi were paid by the European Union to go to Tanzania to do what they were going to do there? And what is your thought on William Samoei Ruto asking for forgiveness to President of Tanzania, while you've seen what happened to the activist of Kenya, Boniface Mangi, and activists of Uganda? And also, do you believe that the President of Tanzania, Samia Suluhu, will be sued to the ICC on what happened to the activist of Kenya and activists of Uganda? Just drop your comment. And guys, thank you so much for supporting our channel, and also share to your friends and relatives so that they can see what we usually post in our platform. And thank you guys, and let us meet in the next episode.
Hello and welcome to Van TV Media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends to get daily updates.